What is up, yo? Welcome back to another video. In this video, we are going to be doing the deal or no deal with Darius Slay. Now, before we get into that portion of the video, which is already done, I want to do this little intro. It's probably not going to be very long, but I want to talk just a little bit about the talk that's going around with Darius Slay. So there's multiple articles going out right now, and a lot of people believe that the separation of Darius Slay and the Detroit Lions is pretty much inevitable. It's going to happen. That's basically what they're saying. And Detroit Lions are exploring a lot of options. According to Bob Quinn, they've looked at a lot of things. I'm going to scroll through this little news that I have like written down here that's typed up, and we'll read through that really quickly. But yeah, I thought I would get into this just before we got into this, and that's kind of why we're looking at deal or no deal. Unfortunately, Slay is one of my favorite players, and not unfortunately he's my favorite player, but he is one of my favorite players ever in the NFL. In any sport, Darius Slay is someone I'd love to watch. Oh man, like every time we're playing outside, I'm locking someone down, I'm doing that. And now he could be traded. This doesn't 100% confirm that he will be traded. Obviously, if no team gives us an offer that we want, we're not able to find a good deal, he could end up with the Detroit Lions. And possibly, if Slay just, and they could work out an extension, they may just do it. But a lot of people believe something would have been done by now. I don't know. I really don't know. He does have a year left, so they don't have to. They don't have to trade him, but we'll see. Either way, I thought I would tell you guys a little bit about what the Darius Slay talk is right now. So it says, what we are trying to do is we are trying to explore a trade, Quinn told beat reporters at the NFL Combine. He said, that's not saying we are definitely trading him. We have had some conversation with other teams. There's nothing to report now. So basically, I think that means he's talked to other teams, hasn't found any deal that he likes. So there's nothing to report now. So like I said before, if they don't find a good deal that they want, they may not take it and they may not trade him. However, they are looking to actively trade him. Like, this isn't something that's like, oh, 100% false. No, they're looking to trade him, all right? They're putting him out there and they're saying, all right, what are you going to give me for him? And it says, I think we are very much in the information gathering phase of this, and those conversations from here on out will be private between us, the teams and the representatives for Darius and Darius himself. That's kind of where it's at. So yeah, it looks like Darius Slay is going to be traded, and then they start talking about the money and stuff like that, how he's set to make $10 million in 2020. It also says you can't say trading him makes us better or worse because we don't know the scenarios all the way across the board, Patricia said. He said, what's all of it? What's all of it? Quinn added, what's the return? And that's true, right? So we don't know if trading him away would make us worse because there is still an offseason where we could potentially get a lot in return and we could kind of flip it. The odds are you're probably not going to be as good. However, if you beef up the front seven, like I said before, I think the cornerbacks look a lot better, so it could make them be better. So yes, by the talk, it does seem the Lions are really trying to trade him. But again, if they just don't get any good offers, because they have been really doing this since the trade deadline, if they don't get anything that they love, this may not happen. He says he has not put a time frame on it. It could be sooner, it could be later, but there's nothing been set in stone about the date because they do have an opportunity to wait out for a good offer. So we'll see. He says it's a huge decision. It's a huge conversation that's not easy one way or the other. We can see it from both sides. I think everybody here knows that football and knows the business side of it. You can look at it two ways, and that's what we're trying to sort out now. So we'll see if it happens. Either way, if it does happen, I'm going to be upset. Not because it's necessarily I'm going to hate the move. It depends on what they get in return, but just because it is Darius Slay and he's so fun to watch. But I did want to do this video anyways. Let me know your thoughts, comments below. Follow along with this. Let's have some positivity. Let's get this thing rolling. Let's get into the video. What is up, y'all? Welcome back to another video, and hey, we're back on the reaction video. Well, kind of, I don't know what you would call this. I think these are like reaction videos, but hey, we're doing a new game today, and you guys can join as well in the comments. So what I want you guys to do, if you're really into it, or you can just, chill. If you're really into it, though, you can comment on every single one of these as well as I do, and tell me if it's a deal or no deal. That's right. You guys are crazy awesome. When I went on Instagram, I posted this, I was like, maybe I should delete it. Like, I don't know if anybody's going to actually comment on it. I may get like 2 and that's not going to be enough. However, I got like 19. I got 19 comments for deal or no deal. Now, I'm not sure all of them are deal or no deal questions, but basically what we're going to be doing is looking at Darius Slay, looking at trade offers that we would potentially get, and saying whether we would take that deal or nah, we're holding on to my man. So that's the part of the game, and we're kind of excluding what it would mean to be an extension, I guess, unless anybody brings it up. We'll just go as it is, and don't take it too seriously. It's just for fun. So let's hop right into this thing. We have Frankie Garcia 247, who has been just killing it. He has been killing it on Instagram. All right, my man. Just like Noah has been killing it with first. Okay, he's been first on everything. Had to shout you out. Let's get this thing started. If we could trade Slay and a third-round pick for a decent first-round pick, that would be amazing. Okay, well, Frankie, that's not a deal or no deal, but hey, okay, I see you with that one. Let's get into deal or no deal. Trade Slay to Cowboys for Byron Jones and a second, maybe a third as well. Deal or no deal? That one's hard because Byron Jones is set to become a free agent. I'm not sure how much he's set to get paid. I'm assuming it's less than Slay. What's up, y'all? Let me just hop in here real quick. So I'm really trying to figure this out. I'm like 95% sure that you can't trade a player that's set to become a free agent. I'm pretty sure. I'm trying to figure it out just to be 100%. Make sure you guys let me know in the comments below if you know for 100%. I'm pretty sure you can't trade a guy like Byron Jones because he is set to become a free agent. Like we'll see later in this video, there are a few other players like that. I don't think you can trade a guy like Byron Jones because he is going to be a free agent. It's not really their player unless they gave him like an extension or like a franchise tag. So I don't think they can because he is set to become a free agent. He's really not on any deal anymore. So I think that's one of those guys that you would just not trade for. You would just sign them. So yes, in this situation, we would be getting a second round pick, maybe a third as well. And you would then take the money that you saved to go sign a guy like Byron Jones. So you're not really trading for him. So I think that's right. Let me know in the comments below. Let's get back into it. Again, don't take this too hard, but I would say Byron Jones is set to become a free agent, which means we would have to pay him, but I do think it would be less than Slay. Next up, I say keep Slay during his contract year so he can ball out considering a playoff contender mandate. So no trade, let him walk if he wants. Sign a cornerback or trade for one in the 2021 offseason. Okay, well, that's not a deal or no deal, but I see you, but hey, I ain't mad about you. I understand. Next up, we have Dan HTFC. I think so. He says to Texans for J. Joe and a third. Okay, I'm not sure who J. Joe is. And honestly, I don't know who J. Joe is. I'm going to have to look him up, but a third-round pick, that's already not bad. Jonathan Joseph. Okay, I wasn't thinking. Okay, Jonathan Joseph. He's kind of old. He's 35, as you guys can see. Ooh. 35-year-old cornerback. Now, I don't know tons about him. Actually, you know what? Let's do it. We're on here. Why not dig into it a little bit? He did come up with an interception. 2 interceptions the year before. He looks relatively healthy, which is good. So, not bad. I mean, he's a good player. The age worries me, but I guess if you're keeping him for a short amount of time, 13 pass deflections in each of his last 2 years, advanced stats allowing 64% last year, 94 pass rating, isn't bad. Isn't bad at all. So, he's a free agent. Now it changes things because now we just have to sign him. So basically, you're not getting anybody. You're basically just getting a third-round pick for Slay. I'd probably say no deal knowing this now because why would you do that if he's going to become a free agent? You're going to have to sign him. We could just go sign him anyways and then go trade him. So you're basically saying for a third. So I would say no deal there. I would say no deal, but a good one. Next up, we have Slay to Eagles. Trade the third pick for fifth. Okay, so we're saying give Slay to Eagles. Trade our third pick for the fifth pick. Okay, this has just kind of changed the game, but hey, it is what it is. And the 26th. Okay, not bad. I would take that. Draft Derek Brown or Simmons at 5. Then draft Trayvon Diggs at 21. Because we're getting, for the Eagles' first-round pick. Then draft O-line at 26, second-round Dobbins or linebacker. So, basically you're saying Slay for the first pick for their 21st pick. All of that, yeah, I mean, I could see with the deal there. I could probably go deal there because you're not taking on a big contract. You're going to save a little bit of money. You can go sign someone else. You're getting another first-round pick. The other part of it's kind of like a little off-topic, but hey, by itself, for a first-round pick for Slay, I think that's got to be a deal. Next up, we have KJT 2021. He says, Slay to Broncos for second-round pick and fourth, and Chris Harris Jr. Okay, well, Chris Harris is set to become a free agent. Let me see what the comment is here. He might have commented on his own thing. Chris Harris, free agent. Lions just signed him. Right, so I don't know if you guys... Okay, but anyways, because he's a free agent, we could just go sign him. But he is saying Slay to Broncos for a second and a fourth. So if we just give away Slay and they take on that contract and we get a second and a fourth, that's not bad. I think the Broncos have a second-round pick. I don't know. Broncos have 47. Broncos have 47. So we get 47 and a fourth-round pick for Slay. I'm kind of leaning towards the side of deal there. I don't know for sure, but I'm kind of leaning towards deal. And then Chris Harris is the guy you could go sign. Okay, next up. We have Slay to the Jets for Adams. Or keep Slay. We for sure need him on our team. Then we play against him. This is true. Slay to Jets for Adams. I don't think they give us Jamal Adams, but it would be hard to say no to that. Let me just leave it there. Next up, we have Adams Dunn. Adams Dunn, 67. Adams Dunn, okay. Slay for Miami's fifth-round pick. Get out. Oh, fifth pick in the draft? Oh, that's a deal. I'm not even playing. Like, some of these are like, yeah, I don't know. That's a deal, my boy. I thought you were talking about their fifth round. I was like, get out of here. Like, come on, we ain't playing. Traded to Cleveland for a bag of Doritos. Okay, I know who this is, but I'm going to have to say no deal. I'm going out on a limb here. I'm saying no deal. I like that comment, though. I'm saying no deal. Deal? Nah, I'm going no deal. I don't need Doritos that bad, man. Anyways, next up we got Holmes, who says, I would keep Slay for his final year and let him walk. Trade down with Miami to get 5, 18, and 26. If we got all of those, I would lose my mind. That would be wild. I believe those are all first. They're all first-round picks. Then draft Simmons at 5, get a decent defensive tackle at 18. Then get yourself an offensive lineman to back up Daw because you got to re-sign Glasgow and Kurt Wagner. Then sign Conklin and Rick's place. Hey, that would be beautiful. Hey, I don't think they give us all that, but if they did, I'm in. Next up, we got Riddle, or is it Riddell? I'm not sure, but he says he resigns 4 years, $64 million. He signs $25 million. Sign bonus, $25 million. That's a big signing bonus. Trade down to 5, get Jeffrey Okudah. So you're resigning him and getting Okudah. Okay. Some people are like that. They want to get 2 really good corners. I'm not mad at you for that. Resigns. Okay, so 64 mil. What would that be? Let's think math here, okay? I'm trying to do math. 15, 30, 45, 60. That would be like 16 mil. Hey, that'd probably be about what he's getting paid. So, okay, maybe. Next up, we have Mark the Shark. This is to finish it off. He says, extend Slay. Trade back 3 for 5 and 18. Trade 5 to Colts for 13. And a second draft. Draft Okudah. Okay, so you're saying trade 5. Okay, trade 18. 5 to Colts for 13. So why would we get 5? So we have 3, 13, and we have a second? I'm really losing this here. Extend Slay. So we still have Slay. Trade back 3. So now we have 5 in the draft. And 18. We have 5 and 18. We trade 5 to the Colts for 13. Why would we trade? And a second. Okay, so we're getting a second round pick as well. Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad. And draft Okudah. Well, I don't know if we get Okudah if we trade it out of 5. I think we got to stay at 5 if we're trying to get Okudah. I don't think he'd last to 13. But hey, this was kind of neat, deal or no deal. I don't know if you would consider this deal or no deal. I thought it was. I'm not sure if it was. I'm not sure if it was or not. But anyways, it don't matter. We reacted to it. And hey, man, if you guys enjoyed these, let me know because I do enjoy doing these. There's a lot there's a lot of fun we can have with these, and I think there's just so many things we go with. Let me know in the comments below some ideas that you think we could do with this, like, you know, certain things that you may want to see, whether it's me asking you guys to give me a full mock draft and I just react to mock drafts. We did those before. Whatever it may be. Let me know in the comments below if you guys want to see more and like what kind you want to see of me reacting to your guys' Instagram stuff, but I do appreciate it. The followers, everything has been awesome. Not necessarily, I don't know if this was deal or no deal. It was more like your opinions on what you should do. But, hey, that's cool. Sorry I didn't know who Jonathan Joseph was. And no, I don't want a bag of Doritos. So there you go. Let me know your thoughts, comments below. Thank you for watching, and I'm out.